Did you know that some of the fruits you eat daily after 60, believing they are keeping you healthy, could actually be silently harming your kidneys and increasing your risk of stones or dialysis? Yes, as your kidneys gradually lose their powerful filtering ability, certain popular fruits that look completely harmless can overload them with minerals and acids. Many seniors experience unexplained fatigue, swelling, and lower back discomfort without ever connecting it to their fruit choices. No one warns you about this in regular advice. But here is the hopeful truth I want you to discover today. There are 5 specific fruits that protect and renew your kidneys instead of stressing them. The fifth one will truly surprise you because nearly everyone eats it thinking it is perfectly safe. Your kidneys face a quiet change after 60 that turns everyday fruit habits into a hidden challenge most people never suspect until symptoms appear. The National Institute on Aging shows that filtration efficiency drops steadily, and this makes even natural compounds harder for your system to clear. You may already feel the early signs in lingering tiredness that no amount of rest seems to fix, or a gentle puffiness around your ankles by evening. These are not random parts of aging, but clear signals that the minerals and sugars once handled easily now demand extra work from organs running with reduced power. The emotional weight settles when you realize your trusted choices might be adding to the strain instead of easing it. Yet this very recognition brings the first real hope because your kidneys still hold remarkable adaptability when given smarter daily support. Picture your kidneys as car filters that have served you faithfully for decades. When they stay clean, the entire body runs smoothly, but when extra mineral loads from certain fruits begin to clog them, the problems start quietly. You notice this in the way energy dips mid-afternoon or a mild tightness appears in your lower back after meals. Harvard research confirms that age-related shifts mean we must tune our fruit intake more carefully than general advice suggests. The frustration feels real because you have been following what everyone calls healthy habits. Still, the same studies offer genuine encouragement that thoughtful adjustments can lighten the load and restore comfort without major overhauls. Many seniors share the same pattern of subtle symptoms that build over months without obvious cause. The body works hard to compensate, yet the strain accumulates and raises the quiet risk of crystal formation or fluid imbalance. Mayo Clinic findings highlight how this process is common once filtration power naturally slows. You connect with this deeply because staying independent and energetic matters more than ever at this stage. And here lies the first layer of hope that changes the story. Simple refinements in fruit choices can ease the burden and help your kidneys perform with renewed ease and stability. But what if the very fruits you reach for every single day, convinced they are protecting your health, are actually the ones quietly adding extra strain to your kidneys after 60? You follow the common advice, loading up on what everyone calls the healthiest options, thinking more is always better. Yet you still wake up with that unexplained tiredness or notice your ankles feeling heavier by evening. The surprising truth is that standard healthy eating rules often ignore how your kidneys change with age and lose some of their sharp filtering power. A study from the Mayo Clinic confirms this exact mismatch, showing that popular fruit habits can quietly tip the mineral balance the wrong way. The concern feels valid because you have been trying so hard to do the right thing. At the same time, this very realization brings real hope because it means smarter choices can finally give your kidneys the support they need. Imagine your kidneys as 2 tired sponges that have soaked up everything for decades without complaint. When they were younger, they handled natural sugars and minerals with ease, but now even small extra loads can make them work overtime. You may have increased your fruit portions or switched to fresh juices believing it would help, only to feel the same subtle discomfort lingering. Harvard researchers have documented how this pattern repeats in seniors whose systems now require far more careful balance than general advice provides. The frustration builds because your intentions are pure and you want nothing more than to stay strong and independent. Yet the same science offers genuine encouragement that understanding the contradiction opens a clearer path forward. The standard solution of simply eating more fruit to stay healthy often creates its own hidden problem. You trust the recommendations and choose what looks fresh and full of vitamins, expecting steady protection against aging. But the truth is that certain natural compounds accumulate faster than your slower kidneys can clear them, quietly raising the risk of stones or fluid buildup. The National Institute on Aging points out that this is exactly why so many seniors, following the usual rules, still see their markers worsen. You feel the quiet disappointment of doing everything right according to common wisdom only to sense no real improvement. Still, this insight itself becomes empowering because it shows the problem is not your effort, but the mismatch between old advice and your current needs. The moment of real hope has arrived. After seeing the silent risks and why common advice often creates more strain than relief, it is time to discover the 5 fruits that actively protect your kidneys from stones and dialysis while renewing their function naturally after 60. These fruits work gently with your body's current capacity instead of overwhelming it. They clean, balance, and strengthen without adding extra load. The protective fruit number 5 is the red apple. Sometimes the simplest things are the strongest, and the red apple is the perfect example. While other fruits force the body to get rid of waste, the red apple teaches your kidneys to rest. Its soluble fiber called pectin works like a smart barrier that traps heavy minerals and toxins in the intestines and prevents them from reaching the kidneys. For this reason, many natural health experts consider it a silent filter fruit. A study from the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology showed that seniors who eat 1 red apple daily have a lower risk of chronic kidney inflammation. The reason is simple. Greater resistance and younger-feeling kidneys mean less oxidative stress. It does not matter if you eat it cooked with cinnamon or raw. The result is the same. Just remember to keep the skin on because the antioxidants that make it so effective live there. The red apple does not promise miracles, but it promises consistency. It is the fruit that cleans day after day without any noise. The protective fruit number 4 is the pear. Imagine a river flowing smoothly without flooding or erosion. That is exactly how the pear works inside your body. It does not push the kidneys hard, but simply accompanies them to get rid of extra fluid in a balanced way without losing important minerals. Its star ingredient arbutin has a gentle diuretic effect that cleans the urinary tract without irritation, which is essential for seniors. In addition, its low sugar and sodium content makes it ideal for those with acidity or fluid retention or high blood pressure. A study in the European Journal of Nutrition showed that regular pear consumption improves kidney function and helps reduce uric acid. That is why if you feel heaviness or swelling in the legs, a ripe pear daily can do more than many supplements. You can prepare it cooked for breakfast or juiced with a few drops of lemon or eat it with the skin. The pear works like a refreshing breeze that revitalizes the body from the inside. The protective fruit number 3 is the pineapple. Did you know there is a tropical fruit that can prevent stone formation and reduce kidney inflammation at the same time? This fruit is the pineapple, and its secret lies in a powerful enzyme called bromelain. This substance helps the body break down proteins that could irritate the kidneys while reducing inflammation in the urinary tract. The result is better filtration, lower pressure, and a feeling of lightness inside. The National Library of Medicine supports its cleansing and anti-inflammatory effects, highlighting that pineapple prevents waste buildup and improves renal blood circulation. But there is a key detail. The pineapple must be fresh. Canned versions or syrup lose the natural bromelain enzyme and add sugar that can cancel the benefits. A moderate portion after lunch or in the morning is ideal. And if you blend it with a little celery or cucumber in a natural juice, you get a cleansing effect that keeps the kidneys active and clean. The pineapple is the fruit that repairs and refreshes. A tropical reminder that nature has its own medicines when you know how and when to use them. The protective fruit number 2 is the blueberries. Among all the fruits available, few have as strong scientific evidence for kidney health as the blueberries. Their natural pigments, called anthocyanins, act like a shield against oxidative stress and inflammation. These substances keep the blood vessels leading to the kidneys clean and flexible, preventing slowdown in blood flow or waste buildup over the years. A study from the National Kidney Foundation showed that seniors who eat blueberries 3 times a week have more stable kidney function and fewer urinary tract infections. This happens because the blueberries prevent crystals and bacteria from sticking to the walls of the urinary tract, reducing the chance of stones or inflammation. You can eat them fresh or in unsweetened dried form. A large spoonful daily is enough to boost your kidneys' natural defenses and maintain their internal balance. Imagine each berry as a tiny blue capsule that travels through your kidneys, cleaning and repairing what time has worn down. The protective fruit number one that surprises most people is the avocado. Many are shocked that a fruit this rich and fatty can be one of the best friends for the kidneys. But the avocado is not only a source of healthy fats, it is also a natural regulator of mineral balance in the body. Unlike other fruits high in potassium, the avocado contains antioxidants and magnesium that help distribute minerals properly without burdening the kidneys. In addition, its natural glutathione and vitamin E work as a strong anti-inflammatory to protect the kidney tissues from oxidative damage. A study from Harvard Th Chan School of Public Health showed that including half an avocado daily improves creatinine levels and reduces kidney inflammation in seniors. If you eat it in moderation, for example, a quarter or half avocado in your lunch or breakfast, you will notice how fluid retention, digestion, and energy improve. And if you combine it with a few drops of olive oil and fresh lemon juice, its cleansing effect doubles. The avocado is the perfect example that not all fatty foods are bad. Some like this one nourish and repair from the inside. Combine these 5 fruits into one simple and powerful recipe that you can start today. You will need half a red apple with the skin, half a ripe pear, 2 fresh pineapple chunks, 5 blueberries, and a quarter avocado. Add half a cup of filtered water and blend until smooth. If you want to enhance the cleansing effect, add a few drops of fresh lemon juice right before drinking. Take it 3 times a week, preferably on an empty stomach, to allow the kidneys to work at their best. What happens in your body when you take it regularly? The apple provides the pectin to remove toxins, the pear activates kidney function, the pineapple reduces inflammation, the blueberries clean the urinary tract, and the avocado provides antioxidants that protect the tissues. It is a perfect team. Each fruit does its job, and together they create a protective, renewing, and cleansing effect. Over the days, you will notice clear changes: clearer urine, less swelling, better digestion, and a general feeling of lightness in the body. Many seniors who tried this recipe describe it as feeling lighter from the inside. Remember, it is not about doing it once and forgetting. The secret is consistency. Your body can always renew if you give it the right tools and the time to do it. Share in the comments which fruit surprised you the most. Did you notice changes when you included these fruits in your diet? Hit the like button if you found this useful and share it with your loved ones, especially those over 60. In many cases, a simple change in diet can completely transform kidney health. Subscribe if you liked the video and turn on the bell to continue learning how to care for your body naturally with practical tips that really work. And do not go yet. I left other videos on the screen that can help you improve your overall well-being, digestion, and blood circulation using only what nature gives us. Click now and keep learning with me.